In 1895, in August the 2nd day, Auchenharvie pit disaster sent a thrill of sad dismay. Through Scotland and in every town, in Ayrshire spread the darkening gloom of that event to those dear men who found below a watery tomb. More than 70 men went down into a mine near by the sea. While toiling there for daily bread, for their dear life they had to flee. A treacherous water, all unknown, in that dark cavern hid it lay, when it burst its bars and rolled with fury on its way. Quick as a cannonball it sped, on like a rushing river, that made their very blood run cold, and every heart to quiver. Down in the dark, in deepest alarm, they hurriedly rushed along, some trying to save their dear fellow men, some wondering what could be wrong. We speak of deeds of our fathers, our Scottish heroes so brave, who for true freedom of conscience filled a martyr's grave. We add to the records of Scottish renown a garland of due tribute and praise to the unselfish band at the risk of their life, who struggled their brothers to raise. Robert Park indeed was a hero, such deeds of true love he did dare. Like a hero he risked dark death, that with others his strength he might spare. God bless their mothers and sons, brothers, neighbours and friends, and may God's angels of mercy, who on his servants attends, watch their footsteps by day and guard their pillow by night, and when life's battles are ended, receive them to endless delight. The grand work of rescue went on, till they took a reluctant retreat, failing to find the still missing mine, with no hope on earth they ever would meet. Down near to the seaside shore, beneath the Saltcoats coast, there lie the bodies of those men who in the mine were lost. Down beneath the ocean wave, and in many a hidden cave, thousands there are lying at rest, asleep in an undug grave. And at least when the archangel shall come, and the last trumpet shall blow, Jesus our judge will raise them all up, for everyone's dust he doth know. Although no stone can mark the place, nor rose or lily grow, yet God doth watch their sleeping dust, this truth we all do know. John and William Glaucon, their sad end we deplore, James and Henry, all of them brothers, which makes their number 4. James and Peter Mullen, they sat, locked in each other's embrace. Gallagher, Con and McGee, grim death alike, had to face. Our hearts are deeply impressed to relate such a heart-rending tale of widows and orphans now left, through life their loss to bewail. Their burden of sorrow and grief no human mortal can tell, of the news of that mournful event that made their bosoms to swell. May the God of the widow be with them, and help them on their way. Dear mothers, lay your burden on Jesus, and trust him day by day. God will be to them as a husband, truer than daughter or son, their bread and their water made sure, till their race on earth is run. The neighbours and friends all around have kindly gone to their aid, to share with them on their bounty, for Jesus himself hath said, "Inasmuch as ye have done it to them, I reckon it done unto me, and the blessing that addeth no sorrow on them forever shall be." What joy it brings to our hearts to know we have lightened their grief, by cheering their hearts and their homes, in sending them kindly relief. If we wanted the hard-working miners, who dug up the coals for our grate, the homes of the rich and the poor would be in a cold and desolate state. May every dear miner around that sets foot on the cage find his master loyal and true, and always receive a good wage. May every father and son who have to toil in the mine be clothed with the garments of grace and filled with God's Spirit divine. God's name hold always in reverence, not even take it in vain. Let our speech be seasoned with grace, and always bad language disdain. That though the arrows of death may be falling quickly around, through the blood and the merits of Jesus, each man in him may be found. The event that lately has happened is a warning to each and to all, to watch and always be ready at what time the Master may call. Our lamps all trimmed and ready, with oil to keep them bright, and join in the marriage with Jesus, where day excludes the night. And our Father who seeth in spirit, and our Father who seeth in secret, will give us an open reward for deeds of faith and devotion we have done in the name of the Lord.